Hi Year 2, welcome back to our writing. So this week we're not only just going to learn about writing, but we're going to use our writing to learn about Australia, the country we live in. And you'll be able to have lots of options this week in your writing. So let's have a look first of all at our learning intention and our success criteria. Alright, so we're learning to compose a text to engage the reader, and it's for a specific purpose. Remember, the point of our writing is to engage the reader. Somebody's going to be reading it, and we've got to say, hey, I really want to read this. So we want to make it that they want to read it. Now, to do that, we have to look at our success criteria. We have to use appropriate drawings and pictures and captions. We have to organise our presentation and our writing so that it is appealing and engaging for the person reading it. Now, the other thing we have to do is use descriptive sentences. Use great sentences. Use a variety of sentences, some long sentences and some short sentences, to make our writing really interesting. So, the first thing we need to do. Now, I've given you a QR code for a kids' cyber site, and that's a really great site for you guys to use. Now, you can use the QR code. It's in your booklet, so you can use that. And the first thing we're going to write about is landforms. Now, when you use the QR code, you'll end up coming to a page like this. This is the kids' cyber page, and it says Australian landforms. And there's lots of information on Australian landforms there. And the picture that you can see is a place called the Flinders Ranges and Wilpena Pound, and it is a really interesting place. I'd like to go there one day. I've been near it, but I haven't quite been there. So when you've got to this page, then you can select, which means choose, one landform to write about. Now, I've chosen the Three Sisters, and I've gone to the Kids Cyber page, as you can see, and it's about the Three Sisters. And if I scroll down, there's lots more information for me. And this is the Kids Cyber Safe. Now, I chose the Three Sisters because it's really close by. It's just here in the Blue Mountains at Katoomba. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to write about that. So I have used my QR code. I've chosen my landform. What do I now need to do? Well, now I need to get myself a paper. And the type of writing that you can do, you can choose. You can do a pamphlet, a brochure, a poster. You can write about the landform of your choice. You can use lots of illustrations and captions and colour and great descriptive language. You go right ahead and be really creative with your writing. Make it a really good piece of writing. What else you can do is you can ask your parents if they can help you search on the internet for some more pictures. Don't just use the Kids Cyber one, but with your parents' help and with their permission, maybe you can go to some other places. I went to these other places and I found some really great pictures and some really great information to help me put my writing together, because I would need to use as many sources. There's stuff I know in my head, but I need to go and find other information too. So, what do you need to do? Well, I've got all this information, but I don't just want to copy and paste. That's not really great. So what I need to do is I needed to write the points in my own words. And you can see here, I've drawn a picture. I've taken a photo of me as I'm making my points. And I used many different sources of information. Now, one of the other things that I did was that I actually put it into I'm going to use a computer, and I made it a publisher. I used Publisher on my computer to make my presentation and my writing. You don't have to use a computer. You can just design it on paper and use color pencils and texters and all sorts of stuff, and you can print off pictures and cut them out and stick them on. That's up to you. You can use a computer. So this is my finished booklet. Okay, so I created a booklet here, and you can see that I've collected all my information. I organized it really carefully. I've put my photos together. My photos match my text, and this is my finished booklet. And I'm really pleased with my little booklet there. I've learned lots of things about the Three Sisters, and I've made a nice little booklet. This would be really great. We could put this in our classroom and have it as a presentation about the Three Sisters. So guys, what have I done? Did I use appropriate drawings and pictures? I did. Did I organize it? Oh, definitely. And did I use descriptive language, great sentences, great vocab? I did all of that.